Good evening, guys, and welcome to anyone watching my replay or anyone watching from my YouTube channel. I'm shooting this live today from my usual spot in North County Galway, and as you can see, the title is 3 Ways to Stay Sane During Isolation. Because obviously this is a very relevant topic right now, and a lot of people are actually isolating from all human contact. So 3 ways to stay sane during this time is, I find the first one is absolutely really powerful, to reach out. So if that's by phone or by social media, by face-to-face video, what I absolutely ensure is that if you pick up the phone to find out how people are, how they are, you will get the benefit of it. So you might be ringing because you feel you want to connect with somebody. And even if you feel like you don't want to do it, I suggest you push yourself, because sometimes these days, some people are in isolation for up to 2 weeks. So obviously it's a very long time. And of course they probably are reaching out. But I definitely suggest that you do it quite a lot throughout the day. Connect with as many people as you can. And this is first step 1. And also see how you can be a positive force in the world while you're in that isolation. Use social media, use your platforms that you are part of, and reach out and put positive posts and ways that you feel can uplift and empower and inspire and support other people. That would be an absolutely huge benefit to yourself if you could try that. So number 1, reach out, pick up the phone, find out how people are, ask them about them. And then tip 2 is movement, any sort of movement. So if you have to stay inside, move around your room or your home, just walk around and get some activity going. It gets the blood circulation moving and it has a positive impact on your mind. It's huge movement, any sort of movement. Use the space and enjoy how you feel after you've done it. Any sort of exercise. If you can get outside, I absolutely suggest that you get yourself outside, no matter what the weather. But if you're in isolation, obviously there's going to be a dry point at some point in the day. Get yourself out into that fresh air, connect with nature if you can. If you can't connect with nature, still go outside and look at the sky and just be present and mindful outside, because nature and fresh air is so good for the mind, so good for your state, your well-being. So definitely try that movement. And tip 3 is enjoy your time alone. If you're the sort of person who doesn't get that time by themselves, absolutely indulge in it. Enjoy the quiet and do the things you love to do. Read the books, listen to things that you love listening to on YouTube, watch the movies you want to watch, kick back, relax, and just say, oh, I'm going to have a great time for the next 2 weeks, and make it happen. Because maybe sleep as much as you want, lie in, and obviously there's only so much of that you can do before you start getting bored. So that's why I absolutely am adamant about the reaching out and any sort of distractions and movement, and really utilize that time. See it as a great blessing that you've got a whole 2 weeks to yourself, if that's the case. This is during current times. But if it's general isolation, as in just you're isolating yourself, not because of COVID and the corona, then there's lots of different things you can do to make yourself, push yourself outside your comfort zone. Because if you're choosing to isolate, that is not a good sign. Anyone who makes a decision, unless it's for positive reasons, but if it's fear-based and anxiety-based, then something needs to be looked at there, so that you can stop yourself from being isolated from others, because we need to connect with other human beings. We're social beings and we must connect with others. It's very important to our physical, mental, emotional, spiritual well-being. Without that, you'll just, it's a very painful place. Wither away in all areas. So guys, I hope those 3 tips helped for isolation at the moment. So number 1, reach out. Number 2, get as much movement as you can, and absolutely suggest if you can go outside for fresh air, but you can do all your movement inside, weather permitted, so you don't have to go outside for movement. And tip 3 enjoy your time alone and find things that you love to do and do them. So it was lovely to be on this evening, and I hope everyone is well. And thank you for joining me, Fehiman. Nice to have you with me, and Amanda. So lovely to have you guys join me today. And if anybody wants to leave any comments below, you can even leave comments below of how this current situation is affecting you if you like, and share how you're feeling. So we'll see you next week, please God. Until then, have a good week.